This is lesson 2, graphing in vertex form. So hopefully we're very comfortable with vertex form. Our outside transformations go up and down, right? They're vertical. And our inside transformations go left and right. They are horizontal. If A is positive, it opens up. If A is negative, it opens down. If A is greater than 1, it's a vertical stretch. And if it's in between 0 and 1, it's a compression. We can start with our vertex at negative 3, 4. Remember, it's opposite. This one's going left, 3, up 4. So 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have our transformations. So left 3. We reflect because it's negative vertically. And we stretch it by 2. And we move it up 4. Those are our transformations. So instead of going down by 1, we're going to go down by 2. So over 1, down 2, over 1, down 2. There's our symmetry. And then if we go over 2, we go down 8, right, instead of our usual 4. So there's our sketch. And now let's find all of our characteristics. We do have a maximum this time of 4, and it occurs at negative 3. I'm going to call this point negative 3, 4. But remember, the maximum value is 4. There's no minimum this time because it goes down forever and ever and ever. Our x-intercepts, I'm going to approximate them. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say it's, if I drew a better one, it would be negative 1.50 and negative 4.50. Again, I don't know exactly because I haven't actually done the math. My y-intercepts, I'll actually plug in 0 for x and check it. So I have 0 plus 3 is just 0. 3 squared is 9. So negative 18 plus 4 is negative 14. So my y-intercept will be 0, negative 14. Again, hard to see on the graph, so I have to actually plug in my zeros to do it. These are probably wrong. My domain is all possible x values. Well, this will go down forever and to the left forever. So I've got my negative infinity. And then on this side, it goes down forever and to the right forever. So I've got my positive infinity. So my domain is negative infinity to positive infinity. Every x value will eventually hit. Then my range, well, remember I have a maximum of 4. So it's everything from the bottom until 4 and no higher. So my range is from negative infinity until 4. It's increasing from the start of the function until 3, right? It's going up and up and up until negative 3. So it's increasing from negative infinity to negative 3. Then it starts decreasing at negative 3 and decreases the rest of the time. So from negative 3 to positive infinity, it's decreasing. Positive, well, it's above 0 on my y-axis from that negative 4.5-ish until negative 1.5-ish. Again, I didn't draw it great. But that's where it's above the x-axis according to my intercepts. So if I get my intercepts wrong, I can still use them and get partial credit. Then my negative interval, well, it's negative from the beginning of the function until negative 4.5. So from negative infinity to negative 4.5, it was negative, and then it goes positive, and then it's negative again from negative 1.5 for the rest of the function. So union, negative 1.5 to infinity. And then my end behavior, as x gets bigger and bigger and bigger, approaches infinity, y gets smaller and smaller and smaller and approaches negative infinity. And then on the other side, as x approaches negative infinity, gets smaller and smaller and smaller, y also gets smaller and smaller and smaller towards negative infinity. Right? It's matching because they both opened down